Now I'm going to transition to X guard from this single X, and I've talked about it and I've shown a little bit. Just going to go into a little more detail. So generally when I first get into single X, like I said earlier, one of the first things I do is I stretch Bird out and then I fix my hip positioning. Okay, and again, one of the reasons why is I'm getting him to either lift his foot completely off the mat, okay, or I'm trying to get it to where the flat of his foot has come off the mat and I have room to reach my hand under. So this is a pretty extreme case. A lot of times it just looks like that right there. Okay, so not quite completely off the mat, but he doesn't have a lot of weight on it. It's very easy for me to reach all the way under with my elbow and then drag that all the way up to my neck, okay? This is gonna be your X guard position where I've got this leg up against the side of my neck, okay? I'm shrugging my shoulder, I'm pinching this off. We'll talk about this all more specifically. Okay, I've got this other foot across on the other hip, and then my outside leg right here is gonna be underneath his kneecap, and it's gonna be a push-pull position about stretching him out, off balancing him one way or the other, wrestling up, chasing the wrists, very similar to single X, okay? Again, if he's like down on his knees, off of some kind of entry where I pulled him in and he fell down here, this happens very often, a lot of times I'll just right away start to transition to X guard because his foot's already off the ground. I'm like technically in my single X positioning, but I don't even stop to establish. I just immediately come up, drag him into X guard, and then because his weight's not underneath him, a lot of times I'm just instantly doing a technical stand up and wrestling up from there. Okay, so one more time, let's go with this. So however I got into it, and I'm stretching him out, moving my hips around, making sure I don't ever lose his knee line, coming underneath, dragging this up. There's my X guard, and now we're gonna start to get into the rabbit hole of what do I do if he turns away, turns into me, all the different stuff we can do from X guard.